Hi everyone. I just got finished working out this division problem here. I had to do it by myself since you all are not here. And now I'm thinking that I don't know for sure if I have the right answer. So I need your help with that. So what I want you to do is see if you can determine if I have the correct answer. So use your composition notebook and decide what strategy you might use to figure out if this is the right answer or if there's a mistake. And so if there is a mistake, I want you to help me fix it. So be sure to describe to me how I need to fix it. And if this is the correct answer, then you can just tell me that it's correct, but I need you to also explain how you know for sure that it is the correct answer. So pause the video and do that, and then after you're done, you can unpause the video and we will go over some things with it. All right, so hopefully you were able to tell me whether this is correct or not. And, one of the first things that you might do is you might estimate to see if the answer makes sense. Or you might use multiplication to check it. So I'm going to kind of do a combination of those two. Instead of multiplying 211 times 24, I'm going to go ahead and just estimate, and I'm going to do 200 times 20. Because I want to see, when I looked at this and tried to figure out if my answer was reasonable, I was thinking, well, that looks kind of big because I only have 744. And if I'm making groups of 24, can I really make 211 groups with only 744? So I'm going to multiply 220. So I just rounded these two to make it easier. And I get 4,000. So based on that, I know that my answer is not correct. I should have got something close to 744 if it were correct. And 4,000 is a whole lot more than that. So I know somewhere I've made a mistake. So hopefully you have already figured out the mistake. So I'm going to see if I can figure it out now. So I started out by multiplying 200 times 24. Now 2 times 24 gives me 48. So 200 times 24 is going to give me 4,800. But I see right here that I only put 480. So I think what I was actually thinking, what would be 480? What times 24 would be 480? So what was I actually thinking on this one? And hopefully you figured out that it's going to be 20. Because 20 times 24 would be 480. So I put an extra 0 here, which messed up my place value. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to 20 now. And let's see if the rest of it maybe works out. So if this is 20 instead of 200, 20 times 24 is 480. So that's one thing, since I put 480, I thought I was on the right track as I was going through this. But it would have actually been 4,800. If I had multiplied correctly, I would have found my mistake from the beginning. So when I subtract 480, I do get 264 left over. And I can make a group of 10. So 10 times 24 gives me 240. Then I subtract and I have 24 left over. So that's exactly enough to make another group of 24. So that's why I put the 1 here. So now if I add these three together, I don't get 211, I get 31. So just to be sure, I could then go and do 31 times 24 and see if I get my dividend of 744. So that's something, I'm not going to show that on the video, but on your page, I want you to go ahead and multiply 31 times 24 before you take a picture of it and see if you get 744. And then we'll know for sure if our answer is correct. So I'm going to have another problem like this for you to do on the Google form. And then I want you to upload your work.